Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I am so excited. I'm going to try and remain centered and calm to teach this, but this is something that I am so passionate about. And this is also something that so many people don't know about. It was amazing. I went to this networking event this morning, and you're talking about what you do and where you work, and I was telling people about a lot of the stress reducing tools that I use in my life, and not one person has heard of tapping. So I am so excited to teach my first tapping video. I've been tapping for the past 2 weeks every day with my husband. I tapped with a girlfriend who came over for a work session. I did a FaceTime video the other day and tapped with my best friend from New York. So I have been embodying the emotional freedom technique. And just brief history. About 5 years ago, got a new promotion at my job. And with that promotion, a whole lot of stress came with it. And I've been stressed before, but this was like physical anxiety. I can remember sitting in my office, chest caving in, heart beating fast, thinking, what am I going to do? Like, what have I gotten myself into? Walls closing in. And at that time, I was reading a book by Gabrielle Bernstein, which is called Miracles Now. And in that book, it gives 108 life-changing lessons to create more energy, lower stress, and just find your purpose. Tapping was in there. And I started tapping. I was sitting in my office tapping and felt the immediate release of anxiety. It was amazing. So I brought that tool back into my life. Like I said, a few weeks ago, I've been tapping. My husband and I have been tapping on different issues. So we are going to tap. Now, let me explain what this is. So as I said, it's called Emotional Freedom Technique, otherwise known as tapping. And when you tap, we are going to tap on different energy meridian parts of our body. So it's very much like acupuncture, where if you're getting acupuncture, you have needles in different areas of your body. And when you are experiencing acupuncture, your chi is flowing, stagnant energy is being released, there are clogged parts of your being that are being unblocked, and this is what tapping does. So we will use 2 fingers or hand, and we are going to tap on different parts of our bodies. And when we tap, old fears, limiting beliefs, memories from long ago are being unblocked. And tapping also lowers the cortisol level in your brain. And the cortisol is that stress hormone. So when you get stressed, you get anxiety, that triggers off. And so many times with stress, we have that negative reaction. We have sickness, we do embody some negative responses to it. And with tapping, we are lowering the response to that. So it is amazing, okay? Now, I do want to say that the first time I tapped, I felt very weird. I thought, oh, this is weird. This is woo, cuckoo. But like I said, physically, I got the immediate release. If you knew my husband, he's a straightforward guy. He's not, into a lot of mindfulness and meditation. Yes, we've done yoga before, but only because I was kind of prepping for teaching a class. My husband wants to tap every morning, and we tap on his issue, right? But I thought, why not tap today on stress? It's something that affects so many people. So we are going to tap on stress, but we could tap on any pressing issue. Overeating, addiction, broken heart, grieving. But today, we're gonna stay focused. I'm starting to get excited. Let me center. We are going to focus on stress, okay? So I might be looking down at some parts of this just to gain my memory with some of the sentences that we'll be saying. But from the start, I want you to check in with your body. And what that means is, when you think about being stressed, Where are you on a scale from 1 to 10? 10 being most stress, 1 being least stress. Just take a moment to take an inhale in, exhaling out. Where are you with that stress? Scale of 1 to 10. We'll use that number and check in after we finish our first round of tapping, okay? Now, as I said when I first did this, I felt a little weird. If you need to go into a room by yourself and close the door, do that, okay? If you want to watch this through first and then sit down and actually get physical with the tapping with me, then we can do that. But please, be open-minded, people. This is amazing, okay? I don't know why I'm doing this so much, but it's A1, baby, A1. So we are going to tap on certain parts of our body, and as I tap, you just follow me. I'm also going to say certain sentences. Repeat the sentences after me, okay? So starting to tap on the karate chop. It doesn't matter which hand you use, and it also doesn't matter which side of the body that you tap on. So just starting to tap on the karate part. I'm so stressed out and overwhelmed, but I deeply and completely accept myself. I'm so stressed out and overwhelmed, but I deeply and completely accept myself. I'm so stressed out and overwhelmed, but I deeply and completely accept myself. We're gonna tap right 2 fingers right on top of the eyebrow in the middle. All this stress is overwhelming me. Tapping on the side of the eye, so right on the side here. This stress is holding me back. Right under the eye, right here, 2 fingers. I'm scared of this stress. Right under the nose, right in the middle here. All this stress is holding me back in every area of my life. Right on the chin, right here on the bottom, kind of in the middle. I'm overwhelmed by this stress. Collarbone, right in here. I don't know what to do with all of this stress. Under the arm, so right at the nipple point, going right over. This stress is making me feel sick. Top of the head, use a flat hand right on top, just short taps. I'm scared of this stress. This stress is holding me back in every area of my life. I don't know how I'm going to get everything all done. This stress is making me tired. I don't know how to deal with all this stress. I'm overwhelmed with all this stress. I'm scared of all this stress. I can't live my life like this with all this stress. Now we're moving into the positives. Flat hand on top of the head. I know this stress is a sign for me to wake up and feel my body. I know this physical experience is just a learning lesson. I know that this emotional experience has a lesson in it. I am not my stress. I can deal with this stress. I know I can learn from this stress. My stress is not going to overtake me. I am not my stress. I release this stress now. So take a deep inhale in, close your eyes, exhale out. So you may have been at an 8 before with the stress. Maybe you're at a 5 now, maybe you're even less, but there is a likely that you are lessened with the stress and anxiety of where you are on that scale from 1 to 10. And if you are not, tap again. You can always rewind this video, tap again, play it again, keep tapping until you feel that release in your body. I promise you guys, this is amazing. The little bit of tapping that we just did, you have released some stuff, so it's fantastic. I also just want to remind you that if you do have an emotional reaction and you're feeling like some old memories are coming back and you need to be safe, please take care of yourself. Reach out to that therapist, reach out to a psychiatrist, reach out to somebody that can support you in your space. Let me know how you feel about this. Please comment on the video. Please subscribe to the page. I'm so excited to be sharing this with all of you. And I plan on tapping some more. If you have an issue that you want me to guide you in a tapping session on, please leave a comment below. Love you guys. Say bye, Sophie.